Alright guys, what is going on? It's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 38 of the Glasgow Rangers save. We are about to embark on another Champions League campaign. We've got the group of death. We've got Real Sociedad, we've got Inter Milan, and we've got Bayern Munich. And today we've got probably the weakest team in our group, but definitely a difficult fixture. Travelling to Spain to take on Sociedad. I think if we're going to progress from this group or even make the Europa League, we've got to take points home and away against them. So high pressure from the off. So we'll get into that game in a minute. Obviously, joined this last video. I was into the transfer window. Since then, it's just been a one game, which was a disappointing defeat against Partick Thistle. As I said, we are still top of the table. The Thistle game was just one of those days. We took the lead early doors, thanks to Isaiah Brown. Mistake there from Goncalo, and Isaiah Brown, the Chelsea loanee, capitalises, no problem whatsoever. But you know, we pushed on. You can see with the stats, we had most of the play, we just couldn't kill them off. Callum Nicholson equalised for Partick just before half time. Ball in, headed across, and it just falls for Nicholson, who blasts into the roof of the net. Should have dealt with it, but what can you say? You know, you don't take your chances. Partick take their chances, and it puts you in that kind of predicament. And then Goncalo makes up for his mistake. A great ball in from Higginbottom. Our boys switch off, and Goncalo gets his first goal of the season, makes amends for his earlier mistake, and gives Partick Thistle the 3 points here. So just a wee quick look at the league table. As I said, we're top, level on points with Kilmarnock. We've got that 2 point gap over Celtic. League I'm not overly concerned about. I think we do have the quality that we should dominate the league for at least this season and hopefully the foreseeable future. It's all about trying to make that impression on European football. So I've changed the tactic a little bit. I thought we probably need to go a bit more defensive. I'm going to change this to counter as well. But what I've kind of done is, went with two holding midfielders, one that can be a playmaker and play it out. Jack chasing everything in the middle of the park, kicking people. And we're going to play direct football, so the likes of Fuentes, Maskimovic can just play direct balls up towards Admilson and Isaiah Brown, two of which I need to switch around. So for this game in Spain, it's going to be Kevin Trapp in goal. Back four is going to be Nikola Maksimovic, Benedict Gimber, Danny Wilson and Stefano Fuentes as the back four. Julian Baumgartlinger and Gerard Gambier are going to sit in defensive midfield. Ryan Jack, as I say, will be that ball winner, kicking people in the centre of the park. We're going to go with Yurchenko behind the two, try to just thread the ball through if he can, if he gets it to Isaiah Brown and our loanee from Juventus, Adam Nielsen as well. Subs have opted for Robbie McCrory, Tyus Browning, Lee Wallace, Lewis McLeod. I felt it wasn't probably the best game for Herrera, so he's been dropped as well. And Craig Whiting and Andres Pereira make up the substitutes. So let's get into the game. And let's hope that we can somehow snatch some sort of result here. Near enough a sellout, just short of the 32,000 capacity here at the San Sebastian. Let's say, just actually if I go back to that page here, you'll see the quality in a second that they've got. They've got Cranvita, who turns out very good. They've got Jesus Valajo, turns out amazing. Gaia from Valencia, Wimmer turns out amazing. Mohamed Salah. It's a lot of quality. It's definitely going to be a difficult match. Let's say if we thought this was difficult, Inter and Bayern are going to be that wee bit more difficult. So we're 11 to 5 outsiders here. I'll just put the replays on, that's all fine. We should be good to go. The line-up pretty much as expected. Only maybe change would be Gaia back at left back, which would mean Wimmer's out of the team completely. Cordoba scored plenty of goals against me in the past, so I expect him to do some business up front, so it's another fear. And looking at their bench, you've got the likes of Christian Taylor that could make something happen as well. But a really good team all round, and we really just need to hope we can play long direct balls. I'm quite happy with Lindemann's team instructions here. Play long direct balls and hopefully get a bit of luck and defend well. So we'll see what happens here. The usual team talk. I like to just keep the players calm, just go out there. Every one of you can uniquely make a difference to this game, can affect it. And hopefully the boys can give us a performance that we can be proud of. I'd like to try and at least get to the last 16 this year, but again with the group, would it be a case of do we just try and take third place, accept that maybe it's not going to be our year because of the quality in our group, and maybe make a push at the Europa League and hopefully get a better draw than last year when we drew against Monaco and all the money they've got. It's Inter's winning their game quite convincingly, 3-0 up on Bayern. That's a bit of a shock actually. I expected Bayern just to dominate this group. Let's see how the boys do. Let's see Ryan Jack, that's it. Good build up play if we can get us out wide. So on, somebody strike it. If you don't shoot, you don't know what happened. And Isaiah Brown has given us a shock lead. I'm not going to lie, I thought the chance was over. With the first miss, I thought it was over. But fair play to Isaiah Brown, takes advantage there. Just nice slow build up play. Yurchenko, great ball. Brown goes a bit wide. Great save for the keeper, but lands straight at Brown. And it's usually in an FM it goes the opposite way with the rebounds. But thankfully one in our favour. We have a shock 1-0 lead in the San Sebastian. Absolutely fantastic. Come on boys, push on, drive. That's it, Fuentes. Oh, just over the bar. Good save for the keeper actually there. But that's it. It's promising. I just would like us to get a second goal as quickly as possible, knowing the quality that's in this team. That they could easily just take one chance and bang, they're right back in it. But I'll say to the boys at half time, keep up, good performance so far. Everybody's motivated. We'll say to Gimba, very happy with you. Sorry, Masimovic and Gimba the same, just to try and keep everybody happy, gain confidence, you know, give them belief. That hopefully they can keep this up and give us certainly a surprise victory. Let's see, the likes of Mohamed Salah and, you know, just names like that. Gaia. There's always that quality, just can play that one great ball into the box, and, you know, Cordova's a really good target man. He's scored a few against me, and there you go. Pardo plays the ball in. Cordova uses his height, and it's just a fantastic header. It's a shame it's from a set piece, but there's three guys there, and he's just completely outjumped Baumgartlinger. Probably my fault for keeping the two guys in the post, but there was that spell at FM, you know, where you just kept conceding set pieces until you changed it to that. Let's just hope the boys don't start, you know, completely botting it and conceding here. We need to get a hold of possession. And that's just amazing from Salah. Being an inside forward, completely does Fuentes, cuts inside onto his favoured left foot, and drives into the back of the net. Just completely does him. Oh, going one way, going another. And that's a great finish. Kevin Trapp's got absolutely no chance. So we're going to have to commit our shell a little bit. I'm going to say to the boys, you know, just relax. Just calm down. You know, it's no the all end of the world. We'll get the boys to play a bit more attacking. Get up to maybe 70 minutes and we'll start to make a change, right? Let's see, a lot of fatigue faces. I think we're going to bring in Herrera for Ryan Jack. Never mind the ball player, we need somebody that can be a Roman playmaker, so he can just kind of go everywhere trying to make passes. Adam Wilson will come off for Craig Whiting. Fuentes is having a mare, so I'm going to have to bring Lee Wallace on. I hate to use 3 subs at once, but it's panic stations here. I think it's the best way we can go here. We need to stay direct, you know, if we have to try and outplay them. I still think they've got the better players, technically. So what I might do is give it to about 70, about 80 minutes, and then I'm probably look to put Gimba up front as a target man. Yep, and then drop with the halfback. So that'll be Gimba going up front. So it's a tactic that works for me quite a good wee bit. Well, we've got the halfback in there to cover. Wilson will have the, you know, the two fullbacks beside him. We've got to go for it, so we can get a point. And unfortunately, a lack of highlights mean this game's just going to fizzle out. But a good effort there. Not the ideal result, but the performance was definitely there. We'll keep morale high. And unfortunately, it puts us on 0 points. It just means we're going to have to get into these games against Inter and Bayern, give our all, and hopefully we can get a short result against them. The only thing I can take for it is it was competitive, you know, with more chances, and hopefully when we bring them back to the game at Ibrox that we can get the win. So we'll take the defeat there. See what else has happened around Europe. Is there any other matches that overly affect us? Not just seen Liverpool beating Bal there. Wish we'd have got their group. I would have felt confident actually qualifying for that group. But it is what it is. And unfortunately it ends in disappointment. What we got next in the Champions League, it'll be a home tie against Inter. So hopefully what we can do is get a couple of wins against St Johnstone Ray and Dundee United, get a bit of confidence. And then the first Champions League game at Ibrox this year, get a packed house and hopefully a good performance to give the fans a win and really kick on in Europe. So that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please leave a like, guys. And until next time, this was 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you real soon. Bye bye.